Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. Anyway, before we get cracking, just cleaning up the charts a bit. I know some of you are complaining you can't see the numbers and you can't see the lines and you can't see anything. So hopefully this tidies it up for you and makes it a bit clearer. Let me know in the comments below whether it's better for you or not. Anyway, so looking at the Dow yesterday, we had a great run up right onto this gap. This green line is the current price at the moment. You can see we have quite a bit to worry about to the left here. So I'm just going to put two levels in here because it's pointless trying to pinpoint an exact level. Those are the two that I'm going to watch, and I'll give you the numbers right now. But we are pretty much slap bang in the middle of that area. I'm going to add one more area here because this was the last breakout, which is right here. Okay, so let's just get down to the 3 hour. So we do have data coming out shortly. Well, not shortly, in a couple of hours or so. So no trading for me until that data's out and the dust has settled and we know what's going on. Trend is very clear to the upside. Yesterday we had a big up, big down, and big up again. So big confusion, but it was pretty much a pullback to come and try and test the previous breakout. I don't think we are perfectly exact, but let's just get it onto there. So this was the previous swing high here, and that sits at 24,894. You would have expected a pullback onto that for another long to take place. That didn't transpire, and we just continued on our merry way. So I would say we have a fairly strong trend at the moment. If I do that, we can pretty much line everything up to there. Okay, so this price action that's happening right now is completely irrelevant in my books right now. So it's consolidating, it's treading water, waiting for something to happen. There's a lot of data coming out shortly, so it's probably just waiting for data before we decide which way we're going to go. We're going to have to break well below 24,890. 24,890 for me to start looking for shorts. So at the moment, I'm looking for a pullback, preferably onto something like 25,230, or I see there is another area here. Let's just get this off the hour. It's going to be a bit easier. Yeah, we do have a swing high here. So this is the other area, 25,455. And then this one here, I'm just going to fine tune this level. So all I'm doing is I'm taking the inside fractals here, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. So the first one here is 25,271, and this one is 25,455. So looking for a pullback onto that level. It does look like a bit of a double top forming. If we can just do that. So that does take us right back down target area around here. Anyway, I'm not looking for shorts at the moment. The trend is up, so I only want to trade with the trend. And the opportunities I'm looking for is pull back onto structure. So this is the first structure I'm looking for, 25,455. If it does get here before the data, I may be tempted for a very small long, because I'm going to have a fairly deep stop loss of 445 points. So stop loss will be below the previous swing low. Okay, the other thing to bear in mind is I'm just fine-tuning all my levels here. This is a line in the sand. So that's why I say, fall below here, 24,970 area, fall below, retest to this area and we start rolling. That's an area for shorts. This at the moment is just confused consolidation, so I'm staying well away from it until I see something decent, and this is the area I'm watching. Okay, so I am looking for longs, looking for a pullback onto structure. This is the area, and it's actually a good example of when you actually want to be playing around with this stuff. Is once it breaks through here, let's just put a level in here. You should see a breakthrough, a retest of this area, and then a move to the downside here. This is the area that you should see some buyers stepping in. You can see a lot of congestion here. So there were a lot of sellers sitting here. So coming back to test this area, the buyer should come in and buy off the space again. So that's what I'm waiting for. Pull back into here. If this happens like 5 minutes before the data comes out, I'm not interested. If it happens an hour before the data comes out, I'm not interested. If it happens the next 20 minutes, will be tempted to take that long and just a small position with a fairly deep stop loss. Okay, but typically I don't want any positions when the data is coming out. It does look like a head and shoulders as well. But anyway, that's my view on this at the moment. Not looking for shorts at all. Not looking for a long at this level. I want a long further down. Okay, deeper pullback, then I'll look for longs. Nice bit of structure is what I'm looking for. Okay, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.